Right. Welcome all. I'm Dertay, and here with me we've got LT. We're all things Pokey Pig. If you like our content, make sure that you like the video, hit subscribe. That way we know that you guys like what we're doing and we can create more content. So, LT, today, this is what I got for us. We are going to rate Scarlet and Violet. And when I was going through this and making the tier maker, I was trying to figure out, where does S tier even come from? Like when you go to school, take a test, you get an A plus, right? Extra credit. What does S even mean? Is that like superior?
I think it means superior.
You even know?
That's what I would
Is that
say.
what you mean?
Superior, supreme. It's the God tier. To me, it feels like God tier.
So what's SS? Is that like superior, super superior? That's on SS the other day.
Super supreme. How about that?
Super supreme. I
Yeah,
like it.
super supreme. Because obviously you can tell A, B, C, D, E, F, right? That's
Right.
easy, right? But the S, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So just for everybody watching, this is kind of the context behind this. Is I'm more of a Pokemon noob. Got into Pokemon because my kid, he likes to rip packs and he knows a lot more than I do. I know a little bit about in the investing, I like some of the artwork. And so we're kind of go through two different perspectives. We got LT, who's pretty much a expert in training, if not a full expert.
I enjoy Pokemon, right? I enjoy
All
it. It's
right.
good.
Okay. So let's start. Scarlet and Violet base. Now here's the thing too, is we both got to agree where it goes. So if you think let's just say you thought it was a B and I thought it was a D, we can't compromise. The compromise would be we put it as a C.
Okay.
If it's a C and a D, then we've got to try to convince each other to put it in our bracket.
Okay.
All right. So let's start off with Scarlet and Violet base.
So before we do that, so let's the parameters of how we're grading it, right? So why we're putting it in there. So is there a guideline as to why we're grading it the way we're grading it? Is it depending on
I think
price,
that's going to
artwork?
be, I think that's going to be the difference, right? Because you kind of grew up with Pokemon. So you've got like the connection to the characters,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Plus, you probably see value where I see the value because we can look at card value, artwork, obviously. And I think we're going to have different connections, like Surging Sparks. Me and my boy ripped a lot of Surging Sparks, right? So that's got a little bit more nostalgia to me or connection than I think some of the others. So
Okay.
I think,
Hmm.
I think a lot of it's opinion based. And maybe there's one set that you just, man, that card in there makes this set the best set. So I think, I don't know, let's see how it goes. And we may have to adjust our parameters.
Okay.
So let's start out Scarlet and Violet base. What are your thoughts?
I think the most underrated set in the entire series. Sorry,
Okay.
in the entire Scarlet and Violet. I don't think there's one that people overlook more than Scarlet and Violet, and I do think that Scarlet and Violet is the best base series that we've ever gotten. And I think that's bar none. I can't think of one. I mean, the Mega Evolutions is really good, right? And that's considered a base set for the Mega. But in my opinion, like when you look at the Gardevoir, the Drowsy, the Slowpoke, I think those cards in any other set, like you put those three cards, let's say in, I don't know, Twilight Masquerade, and that makes Twilight Masquerade a top 3 set in the era, in my opinion. But yeah, I think just based off of and like we'll get into it, but based off of just the artwork. Let's not talk about value right now. And I think of stuff that I enjoy to rip. I would put it B tier. I'd put it B tier. Again, not based off of money. It's not based off of popularity. But I mean, you look at these cards. I mean, the Gardevoir, the Drowsy, the Ralts, sorry, someone's calling me here. The Ralts is beautiful. The Slowpoke, the Riolu, the Miriam has good value there too. A lot of these cards too, whenever they get 10s from PSA, like you want to talk about value, if they get 10s, they're worth a lot of money. Now, this era too, this part of Scarlet and Violet, so Scarlet and Violet, Paldea evolved and kind of on up into Stellar Crown, has a very bad reputation of quality. So it's really hard to get 10s in this set. But I think from top to bottom, it's a very underrated set. I think it has a lot of depth, and depth is important for me because this is why I hate Paldean Fates. But depth's important for me, and I think that Scarlet and Violet base has a lot of depth. So that's why I'm putting it B tier.
Okay. So, I mean, set value, you're looking at $608 about if you wanted to buy every single one of these on the raw market.
Mm-hmm.
Artwork, I agree. Some good artwork here. So the top one.
I don't think this card should be in the top. Me personally, I mean I love the Gardevoir. Don't get me wrong, but this card is
$185 and 10.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not bad.
I like the
Overall, it's got a
Drowsy.
decent set
I think the
value.
Drowsy should be the top. Like that's the way I see it. The Drowsy should be in the lead.
Okay. Colors are
Yes.
good on that.
That one, dude, that artwork is just so gorgeous, man. Like, why is this card not talked about enough?
Now, the
Like, tell
PSA
me.
value is a lot higher than the number one card, so 483.
Yeah.
It's a good card. All right. So you think, in your opinion, you think it's underrated.
Mm-hmm.
I like the artwork, value. So what are you thinking?
I say B.
B?
Uh-huh.
I think it's a little high. I'm gonna say C.
You gotta say C. I can compromise on a C. I mean,
We'll
again,
see,
I'm a
because
little
we can come back and move them.
okay. Okay, that's fine.
All right. Paldea evolved.
S tier. Yep. S
All
tier.
right.
It's
You gotta sell me S tier on this.
okay. All right. So I think we got 2, maybe 3 S tiers in the entire era. Okay. So just from a pure value standpoint, okay, this set is it's obviously very good, right? So what's the total value?
Total value is
1,300.
13.
Okay. Now obviously the Magikarp carries, right? The Magikarp puts every card in this set on its back. But again, for me, it's all about depth here, right? So my
I
favorite
mean, you're only
card,
250. That's not even on some of the other sets. Like,
right? But this is a top 3
up
card of
there.
the entire era.
But why? Is it the artwork or is it because it's hard to grade?
Both. I think both. I think quality and I think artwork too. I think artwork has a lot to do with it. That card is so unique. The artist I think has done a few other arts throughout Scarlet and Violet, but this one right here by far, I think to me this is the most unique card in the era. And that alone is why you have to put
The
it
artist is popular too, correct?
yes, very popular.
Is the
But
Magikarp popular in itself?
yeah, dude, Magikarp is
Because it's a carp. It's like,
yeah. But I
it
mean
ain't no rainbow trout, it's a carp.
but everyone knows, Magikarp and a Gyarados, right? Like that's what you're
talking about the hidden one right there.
uh-huh.
Notice there's
Yep.
a Gyarados back there in the back.
And yeah, exactly. And whenever you look at this card, like if you really sit down and you look at it, there's so much artwork to it. It's not just the colors. It's not just like the flowers
Brilliant
you see,
artwork.
like awesome artwork, right? And so that's that to me is a top 3, maybe for me the top card in the era. Okay.
So can one card make a whole set an S tier?
No, and this is how we're going to break it down a little bit more. Okay, so the Raichu, the Sleepy Raichu, right there.
Okay.
It is my that is my my personal favorite card that I own. I do own the Magikarp, but I got it in a 9, so therefore obviously it's whatever. But the Raichu, the Tyranitar, the Malshol, the Iono, and then after those 4, you start going down. And again, this set has the most depth outside of black and white.
See, I don't
because
even know
black and
most of their names,
do
but
what?
I don't even know half these Pokemon or
Yeah.
more. But,
Yep.
like, I'm digging some of this artwork, like, you got the sleeping cat,
The sleeping cat,
it's a rock.
the
Yeah,
Sprigatito, the
yep,
Fuecoco,
I
the
would slaughter that
Chiyu,
next to it.
the
I like the
Tinkaton, the
balloon
Meryl.
mouse. Balloon mouse looks nice.
That's one of the best. Dude, that's it's such a good card, man. And like even like we're getting down to the very, very bottom. Like so now we're like middle part of the set. I mean, look at these artworks, man. Like again, like there is no other sets outside of outside of maybe black and white that has this much depth from top to bottom, right? You put like I said, you put like let's say the
I
go
like
back
this
up there.
Archibald.
Go back up there. Um so let's say you put this ice cube. The ice cube is really good. I used to have it in a 10. It's a beautiful card. You put that ice cube and like let's say basically what I'm trying to say is that if you put some of these middle tier cards in this set and
Mhm.
other lower sets like Scarlet and Violet, maybe like a Twilight Masquerade, it automatically bumps those sets up probably a tier to 2 tiers, right? There's so much depth here. And the card that no one talks about the most is the Mouse Shoal. Mouse Shoal is so good. So good.
'Kay, so you're saying S tier.
Yep. And I will stand on that. I can budge with Scarlet and Violet. I can't budge with Paldea Evolve. That's one that I can't budge on.
Sure. And I would probably put it A, but I think you've got a fair point, so we'll put it S tier.
Okay. Fair enough.
We'll see where that holds up as we go through the rest of them.
Okay.
Obsidian Flames. It's got like 5
Ah.
good cards, in my opinion,
Okay. Value wise or art wise?
art wise.
You think?
Yeah, let's pull it up.
See, I don't. I'm sitting here looking at it. Um, I
I can't find it.
Obsidian's
Found it.
good. Don't get me wrong. Like the Jedi Cleffa, one of the best. One of the best cards in all the era. I don't understand why that card isn't worth more. And I understand, people are willing to pay
Well, I mean,
for
the
it. But
Charizard one's great, but it's mid-tier
See,
Charizard.
I think this is one of the worst chases in all of the era.
Yeah, I
The
mean, it's
Charizard's mid.
mid-tier as far as
It's not very
Charizard.
good. Like the
Ninetales is great. I love that Ninetales.
Yeah, it's
The
good. The
Cleffa,
Cleffa, but the Cleffa to me is
I
I
mean
would take the Cleffa over the Charizard. But the reason why the Charizard is where it's at is because it's a Charizard, right?
I
The
mean, the pig's
Gloom,
kinda cool. It ate so much, like, passed out.
the the Gloom to me, the Gloom and the Cleffa, those two are just good. And
But I mean,
also
but
that
look at
Larvitar is cute.
past the first 2 rows, right? Like,
The Houndour is
you just
good.
don't have as much.
The Larvitar is also very good.
Palafin looks pretty cool.
Uh, it's Palafin though. No
He's
one
like a
cares about the
penguin that
Palafin.
lifts a lot, he's a gym bro.
Yeah. Outside. I mean, once you get down here, dude, it's just bulk at this point. Like it's,
Yeah.
um, I'm not going to say that this set is like awful because I do think the
But
top
I think it's one of the
echelon.
worst.
I don't think it's one of the. I
I
think
mean,
it's a
I'm looking
mid
at
tier
this, like,
set.
when I look at here, I see, like, 1, 2, 3 cards I would buy if I found them on a good price, and then, like, 5 other cards on a good day if I had the option.
I have it down to a bottom 6 set is what I have. Bottom 6. So, in my ranking, so I would put that as a D.
I would give this probably a D or an F.
Yeah, I think a D. And the only reason why that the D is there is because I do think that there are cards in there that are underappreciated, like the Cleffa, like the Larvitar, like the Gloom. I think those are extremely good cards. A little overrated though with the Charizard and the Gold Charizard. I think those are two very basic, unattractive chases.
Okay, 151, do we even need to
Yes, yeah,
discuss?
no, we don't need to discuss that. 151 is
It
one of the best
is
sets of all
one of the
time.
top 2, in my opinion, of the whole entire era.
Yes,
Scout and Violet.
yep, and I also think it's one of the best. I think 151 will go down as one of the best sets of all time.
I do too.
It'll be a top 5 set, in my opinion.
Paradox Rifts. We're gonna have to talk about this one because I think it's one of the most underrated sets
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah,
That's coming from a Pokemon noob who doesn't know anything about it. But as far as artwork, and the amount of artwork that you get and how good the artwork is, like,
I agree.
I like it. I don't know why it's not more popular than it is.
So I have it down as a top 7 set.
So, I mean, I'm in my opinion, it's like a beast. I would put it in a B category.
I'd put it in the B category. I agree. I think the Groudon is good, but past the Groudon, that Altaria, oh my goodness, dude.
No,
Like
that's true.
what are we talking
Roaring
about? Like,
Moon's a good one.
how is that only worth $40? How is that only worth $40? That Altaria is gorgeous. And that Steelix is one of my favorite cards in this era.
So is this shared artwork, this, Minim and the Pulsel? How do you say that?
Yeah, that's a sequential. Yeah,
What
so
are those? Like
you can put them
gerbils
up.
with rabbit ears?
I guess kind of like little Pikachu's, but just different. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, but you can put them up next to each other, and it creates a
One's
scene.
happy, one's sad.
Yep.
You know
Yep.
what's going on.
Hungry. Yeah, you can do it hungry.
I feel like you've got, like, some type of a domestic situation.
Yep. Go down to that Garchomp there. That Garchomp is a very popular Pokemon. I love that
Good
Garchomp.
artwork. I like that one.
Yep, and the Goldango, also a very
Yeah, what
iconic.
I mean, what's up with that dude? He looks like a Kraft macaroni and cheese noodle.
Yeah, he's a fun little Pokemon. Very very fun. Also, the Swablu, great card. It's a fantastic card. Um,
That Steelix looks
uh,
pretty good.
that I have that card. That's a beautiful card, and I pulled it. I love it. I love that card so much. But
But I
this
mean,
is
look at this. Like, this is just they've got like good artwork.
well,
You
this is
got
another
these like
set
star
that
dudes falling down from the sky. That one looks
you know
great.
I talk about depth. This is what to me this is like the Garbodor. Oh my goodness, man! Like he's just standing on
You got
trash,
these
bro.
two monkeys with hands on
Yep,
their tails.
yep. The Apom.
Looks like they're
Uh,
trying to court each other.
yep. The Brute Bonnet is
Hold
also
hands.
really good. This is a depth set. This is a very good depth set. And like
Well,
if
just
I
the
could
art's good too. Even some of the trainers.
the vanillish, yeah. Trainers are good. Trainer art gallery's great.
So
I
for
mean,
me,
yeah.
like I know, like the first two cards. I know Garchomp. I know Steelix. But like I'm looking at these, and most of these I don't even know how to say, let alone what they are.
But again, sort of someone like you, it's all about how they look, right? How they
Yeah,
look in
yeah,
money,
value or
right?
look, or if my
Yeah,
kid likes them, or.
exactly.
But as
Exactly.
far as this, like I'm looking at this artwork, and I don't see how these aren't. This set's not more popular.
Oh, it should be. It very much should be more
I
popular.
mean, look at that. We're rows and rows, and we're finally getting down to
IRs are out
the
of the way.
EXs, and yeah.
Yeah. Again, it's a very good depth set that if I had $100,000 right now, I would invest probably $15,000 of it in Paradox Rift. I would. So good set. I'd put it at the B tier.
Okay, I
Yep.
like it. Paldean Fate. So we're going to talk about this one a little bit because,
Oh
in my opinion, I would put it at F, potentially D. And I know that's not a popular opinion.
no, I agree. I agree. I think I have Paldean Fates, um, bottom echelon for me. And everyone loves the top three, right? Do you have the Mew, the
And that's what I
Gardevoir?
see is I think the Bubble Mew is gonna be one of the iconic cards from this era.
Yeah,
Like,
it'll be
no
a
doubt.
top 5, right?
And the
Absolutely.
Charizard, when I
It
look at it, it's like a top 5 or 6 for me, Charizard.
See, but here's the thing is why is this Charizard so popular, but not the Obsidian Flames Charizard? Because
No,
it's
the only
just the
thing I don't like
same
about it is
one.
there's too much text that, like, covers up that beautiful art.
Yeah, it's very similar to the Obsidian Flames one, and I think that this is worth $214, but why is the other one only worth like 50? You
I
know,
think
it's just
the
coloration.
color somewhat, I mean,
Maybe.
got the fire coming out. Is
I
that
mean the baby cards are cool, right? Like the baby Pikachu's cool, the baby
But I
Charmander, the
think they're overrated.
Snorlax.
Like, if I were to see that Pikachu in a card shop, I would not pay $35 for
No,
it.
no, you wouldn't pay $35 for it. And then I don't even think that I'd pay $115 for the Gardevoir.
Now,
I'd pay maybe 50 for that,
I
man.
understand that, how the rarity affects it as well, but I mean, realistically, you got the top 3 cards, and that's it, in my opinion.
And the fates, like the fates will always have babies in them. So like you have hidden fates, Paldean fates. So anything with the name fates in it is going to be have a lot of baby cards in them. But
Right.
and this is yeah no, it's the Bubble Mew is an S tier
I mean, the
card.
entire set value's almost $1,600.
Yeah, and some yeah, and Paldean like it just yeah, and again
And that
the
Bubble
three
Mew's just gonna keep going up in price,
yeah yeah it's
and that
I give it a
Charizard's good. So, like, the 2 top cards are carrying the set.
yeah yeah I I don't. I think it's a D set, a D tier set. I do. I don't think it's F just because you do have three really good cards there at the top. Um,
But see, I wanna do F because I think there's other bad sets that have more cards that I would rather have.
I do think we gotta give a little bit of love to some of the baby cards, right? They're not worth what they are. I think the Snorlax baby, the Pikachu baby, the Charmander baby are really good cards.
I have a hard time putting it in D, though, if there's only 3 good cards.
But see, I would argue that there are some baby cards that are good, like the
But are
Pikachu
they as good
Snorlax.
as equivalent, let's say, like the Pikachu or Charmander that have a better art set?
I yeah, I mean, you can put it at F for now if you'd
Okay,
like.
we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Temporal Forces.
That's the same thing as Paradox Rift.
I'm gonna say it's a Charlie
I got Bravo. I
because
got
I
Bravo.
you got Bravo?
Yeah.
I think the artwork on it's a little bit further down. I don't think it's quite as deep. Let's take a look at
S-
it.
Yeah.
I mean, Raging Bolt, I mean, that one looks cool, but I honestly, I think that Ghastly is the number 1 card in there, in my
Oh, I
opinion.
agree.
I
I
don't know
agree.
how it hasn't surpassed the Raging Bolt yet,
Yeah.
and that's
Ghastly's
the
great.
best Ghastly, in my opinion, that's ever been created.
Morty's
I mean,
Conviction's
you got
really
all
good.
3 evolutions there, right? You got the Ghastly, the Haunter, and the Gengar.
In the Gengar. Yep. Yep. So Morty's Conviction, that's a really
Is there a
good
Gengar in
trainer
there?
art card. Yeah, it's down below. It's not there's not an IR or an SIR of the well, no, we don't have a Haunter in here that I can remember. I don't remember seeing a Haunter throughout this set.
Was that Gengar or is
Um,
that Haunter? That's Gengar right
that's
there, isn't it?
Gengar. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
That's
then Haunter's
Gengar.
back there. Isn't that Haunter and that's Haunter?
Yes, yeah, it's Haunter and there's no Gengar, so it's just Haunter and Gengars. Oh wait, sorry. The Gengar is right there. His back is turned, and you have so yeah, you had the full evolution
And you
line
got
right
the one
here.
with his tongue coming out, or is that a Haunter?
Yep, that's a Gengar.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I
Mm, that
genuinely
card itself's $330 on a 10. Full set value's only 800, but honestly, I like it better than Paldean Fates by a lot.
oh, I like Temporal Forces way better than it's a lot more fun to chase. Like you're or sorry, a lot more fun to pull than
And
Paldean
then this
Fates.
one with the 2 deer here, it's like a combined art. You put them side by side and
The
they match
sequential,
up.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't get why this Gengar's so high. You
Because
should
it's Gengar.
know,
It's because it's Gengar. That thing tens out at $300 for the PSA.
so it's more harder to grade.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably what we have there is why
I'm
it's
actually
so.
sending one in here soon of that.
But I mean, a lot of these other ones, like, I've never even heard of. Like, what is this gouging fire?
So the reason why I'd put this at B tier is because you can just keep scrolling, right? You
Yeah, you
don't get
got good art there.
yeah, you don't
Like,
get
I'm not a
into
big
your
fan of this Iron
EXs.
Boulder, the Raging Bolt. I mean, as we start getting down Drampa, I think they never ending story, that one. It looks like the dog on Never Ending Story.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just keep scrolling. I mean, even that shift tree is nice. I really like the shift tree. The
Seeing some of the,
Mudsdale's good.
it has to be because some of these aren't as popular, but some of this artwork's better than what's at the top.
You think so?
I mean, look at like this. Look at these 3 right here. I mean, that's pretty good artwork.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
the Bronzor,
Yeah, I know you didn't like the Gengar, but there are certain Pokemon that comes with premiums, right?
which Gengar is one of them.
Gengar's a
I
premium.
mean, the
Yeah.
Gengar from Fusion Strike, like, I want that card someday.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going
All right, you convinced me.
Bravo.
Yep,
Yep.
we're gonna go Bravo with it.
It's all about how far you scroll down, Dertay. It's all about how far you can scroll to me.
Yeah, and I think Twilight Masquerade, you don't get to go very far.
No,
That's up next.
no.
Like I'm
I
thinking Twilight, in my opinion, is like more of a Delta.
yeah.
You might be able to convince me to do a Charlie, but I'm gonna say Delta.
I'm gonna say Delta as well. And the
Yeah,
Greninja's great. The Eevee card in this set is a very underrated card. No one talks about it. It's
I think the
it's
Eevee
gorgeous
card is one of the top probably 2 to 5 Eevee cards, and I
in the
think the
set.
Greninja is a little bit overrated.
I would agree. And the Greninja again. The Greninja will always come with a premium. It's just like Gengar, right?
Right.
But the Eevee card, I think I would take that Eevee card over most of the evolutions out of Prismatic.
I agree.
Yep, I would. Easy, easy.
And it's probably a good one to invest in right now
I
because
agree.
I think it's only gonna go up in value.
Yep, I
Maybe
agree.
we'll do another video about investing.
Yeah,
Shrouded Fable. I know it gets a lot of hate, but, like, if you
it's
were to
not
give me a
F.
booster box of I don't even think if they have booster boxes, but you give me the equivalent of packs of Shrouded Fable or Paldean Fates, like, I'm gonna take Shrouded every time.
It's not F. It's not an F tier,
Oh,
in my opinion. It's
so I would
not.
say it's D.
I'd say D, but I would also want to just point out that the Persian is a top 10 card for me in the era.
Yeah.
It is. It's that Persian is so
We need
beautiful.
to look at all of them, or
Yeah,
we're
I do want to look at the Persian just so for anyone who is watching this, I want them to see exactly why we're putting it in D and not in F. If you're brand new to this hobby, that is. But the Persian and the Houndoom, those are your two cards. I think that I mean, yeah, very underrated. So, is the Duskull has the Duskull overtaken?
yes. And in
What?
my opinion, I like if you were to ask me a year ago, I would have said the best card in there is that card. So me seeing that like come to the forefront, like kind of validates my opinion on that.
I mean,
That's my favorite card on there. The Persian's nice,
I
but that
mean,
Duskull just I like the artwork. I mean, he looks kind of almost like off a Mario game.
it's to me, it's the Persian and the Houndoom. I think that this Pheasantipity, I don't know why this
The
card is so
Houndoom looks
popular.
good. You know, it's
Houndoom's
kind of a
beautiful,
weak
man.
set though. If your basic energy gold card is number 3, and this
Yes,
Earthen Vessel, I remember it used to be the top card for a long time.
which again is
Tortilla
why
looks
this
good.
set gets so much crap. Um, but I think you're right.
I think
I would
you just don't have a lot of popular Pokemon.
no, and sort of the later generational Pokemon, right? Except for the Persian.
And I like this Beware. Is he
Yeah.
in a baby's bonnet?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of it's an interesting card, huh?
Power Charger.
Kind of gives me vibes that I'm going to get murdered. I don't
Yeah,
know.
kind of creepy a little bit. Yeah.
um,
Oh,
and
look, you got a cute little elephant there.
the fracture is really good. I mean, the set,
I
dude.
mean,
I mean, it's
we're scrolling down on this one, right? You
yeah.
couldn't do that on Paldean Fates.
No, you couldn't. No, and
Like
like
even so, I think we've kind of hit the limit here. It looks like,
yes, this is kind of where it stops.
but I mean, you got what one other than the gold cards. Yeah, I think it's got a little bit better depth than Paldean.
And I think it's better than people
Okay,
give it credit for.
okay, so that's where that goes. Stellar Crown.
I'm going D again. I'm going Delta.
Could I convince you for an F?
Pull
Let
up the
me make my
set.
case.
Pull
Let
up the
me make
set.
my case. I'm pulling it up. But for some reason, my internet not working. And I just went too far. All right. So, love the first 3 cards. Squirtle, amazing Squirtle. Bulbasaur, eh. I kind of like the environment. It's at the home, right? Kind of there on the shelf. And that Dachshund, like that artwork is S tier in my opinion. I mean,
Yeah, that's good.
you've got a dog made out of a bun and he's in a pastry shop.
It is good. It's good.
And that's perfect.
Yeah.
I can't believe that card's only $35. In my opinion, as far as I know, it doesn't have the connection like Bulbasaur or Squirtle does, but like the artwork on that is amazing. What I'm curious, what is that in a 10? Only $100?
109. That's crazy.
You might have
That's
to pick
crazy
that up.
work.
What's the Squirtle? 260. But I understand that. That's like I get that. What about the Bulbasaur? It should be 215. That's a little bit higher than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But after those 3 cards, I'm like, we're already struggling, in my opinion.
Well,
I like the Gulpin.
the Gulpin's cool.
I think
Keep
the artwork of
keep
that Zerario, this Kung Fu Kitty, whoever it is, like
keep going
that's
down.
that artwork looks awesome. The
Look,
Joltik
the
looks good.
the
I
ro
think the
the
reboot.
reboot is cool. The
Not a
Joltik,
big fan of
and you
monkeys.
and you can keep going down with a little bit further too. I think that Turtonator's good. The Archulodon's good. And we're just now finishing out.
But I think even some
Um,
of their bigger artwork ones aren't my favorite.
not the greatest, but there's a little bit of depth. There's very small
There's a little
amounts
bit
of
of depth.
depth.
I'll
Yeah,
give it that.
yeah, a little bit. It's not F in my opinion.
I remember when the Terrapagos was the #1 card in this set, and I always thought, why there's so many better cards?
Hmm.
Why
Yeah,
is
the Terrapagos never should have been a top card. It never should have been.
no,
I don't think it's a top 10 card
not
in
a
this
big fan.
set.
What's your opinion on the crowns?
Well, I think it worked with the EVs and Prismatic. I think it did work with the EVs. I don't,
I
but
agree.
outside of the EVs, it hasn't caught my eye on anything else other than just the
Kind of hit or
evolutions.
miss, I think. Depends on
Yeah,
how overbearing it is.
the Pikachu from Ascended Heroes is beautiful. That's a beautiful card. It has the crowns, right? But yeah, for me, I'm going D, but I could, yeah, that's what I think is D.
I would say, now that I'm looking at it, I'm almost wanting to put Twilight down in the F category.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Would you rather rip Stellar Crown or Paldean Fates?
Crown.
Okay. So, and I think substantially better than Paldean Fates. And Paldean
And I would
Fates is,
rather do Shrouded over Haldane Fates.
I mean,
Would you rather rip Twilight Masquerade or Haldane Fates?
Hot Mask Paldean Fates, Twilight Masquerade.
By a lot?
Not by a lot, but I'd say just by a little bit, yes.
That's why
Sorry,
I'm
hang
almost
on.
wondering. The more I'm seeing Twilight up there, I just want to put it down to F, but let's keep going.
Okay.
Surging Sparks.
F.
F?
Yes.
Ooh,
Screw this
this
set,
one.
dude. I hate this set.
Is it just because you pulled it so much and haven't got anything?
I have a little bit of bias towards it, negative bias towards this set. Well, okay. All right. If I'm taking the negative bias out, I'd say a D. I'd say a D. I think it's one of the worst sets. And obviously the Pikachu is really good. I can't sit here. That's one card that will forever haunt me is this Pikachu. I could never pull it, right? But you get the
The Pikachu.
Latias. Yes, the Pikachu's great. But outside of the Pikachu, the Milotic is all right. The Latias is lower than mid-tier SIR. It's not even SIR. Yeah, a lower than mid-tier.
But the Latias and the Latios, they share the same artwork, which is pretty cool.
It's a cool
You see them
sequential.
side by side.
Yeah. But outside of that, I mean, what are we looking at here? Like, the Durant's kind of cool.
Well,
It's
I've
kind of
got a little bit
cartoony.
of I think it's a decent set, and I've got a little bit of positive bias because this is one that me and my son probably have ripped the most. The Pikachu's good. It's not my favorite Pikachu, but it's not bad. And even for a crown one, it's not too bad. I like the Latias. I like the Latios. Milotic is a beautiful card.
The Milotic, yeah. The
Hy-
Milotic is
How
good.
do you say the Hydreigon?
Hydreigon.
Hydreigon?
Yeah.
I think it's got a little much going, but it's not bad artwork. Let's go Pikachu. You got the
See, now you're pretty much
I
done
don't know how that.
scrolling, though. You're
I
done
don't know how
scrolling
that
after
happened.
this.
That Jasmine's game or gaze for a trainer is not bad.
He's sitting in a parlor, not too bad. A little ice
The
cream parlor.
Scarlet was pretty bad. I mean, as
Yeah.
bad as cool. Anyway, cool bad.
Archulodon is up there, which I don't know why that card is it's
The
not.
knee spritz, that's a nice looking
The
card.
only one that I would say in this set that needs more love is that Skarmory right there. That Skarmory is gorgeous. I like the backdrop. I like the
That is a
clouds.
pretty card.
He's sitting on top of a little RV. Like that card needs to be in the top 5, in my opinion.
What is this Doug Trio thing? Are these like gopher things?
Have you ever heard of Diglett?
I don't know what it is. Have I ever heard of what?
Have you heard of Diglett?
Yeah, I think there's a Diglett in here somewhere, isn't there?
No, it's the Doug Trio.
Well, what is it? Is it
It's just little guys that dig.
reminds me of like that whack-a-mole game, like little gophers coming out of the ground.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
all
mean,
right.
if you come
The
on here,
more
I mean,
I'm
we're
sitting
still
here
going
looking
down.
at
I'm
it,
still seeing some good artwork, right?
the Braviary is good. The
I
more
mean, you
I'm
got these
sitting here
little
looking,
Humpty
yeah,
Dumpty eggs in here. You got a lizard getting high off looking a tree. I don't know what's going on there.
the execute's good,
Braveries,
good card.
nice looking card. This butterfly looks like it was made on a computer.
All right. After looking at the entire set, and Arvesta is
I mean,
nice.
we're still going down, and I'm still seeing good artwork, right?
I could be
We're
persuaded
starting
for
to
a
lose.
C.
Okay, I think we just lost it all.
I could be persuaded for a C.
We got a guy winking at you as a surfer. I mean, that
Yeah,
gives
he's
it 1 point.
studly. He's studly, isn't he?
All right, we lost all the good art. Now we're just general bulk cards.
I would rather pull this set over Twilight Masquerade. I will admit that. And Paldean Fates.
Paldean Fates. Okay, so let's go back to the. Okay, so what about Obsidian Flames? Which one would you rather pull?
I would personally rather pull Obsidian Flames over Surging Sparks.
But there was a lot more depth to Surging Sparks than Obsidian
There
Flames.
is, but that's just my personal bias. If I'm being realistic in what is
In Shrouded Fable, it's got more popular Pokemon than Shrouded. I mean, you got your Pikachus, your Latios.
okay, I'm gonna say
I'm
Surging
thinking
Sparks.
Charlie.
I'm
I'm
thinking
thinking at least
Charlie.
Charlie.
Its Temporal Forces and Paradox Rift are better than Surging Sparks, but not worse than Twilight Masquerade and Stellar Crown. So I'm going to say Charlie. I still think Scarlet
Put
and
it
Violet's
Charlie.
better.
I mean, you make a good argument there, but I think it would go up to at least the Bravo tier just because you got more popular Pokemon in there than you do Paradox Rift or Temporal Forces. But I think it deserves a Charlie.
Yeah,
That's where I'm at.
I could agree on Charlie. I could do that.
Prismatic.
No, I
Oh,
give it. I
it's
give it.
definitely S tier.
I think it's A. I think it's
Nah,
A.
we gotta look at this.
Outside of the evolutions, talk to me about anything else in that set.
Okay, we'll go through. I'm gonna convince you.
And the only reason why, let's just get real here. The only reason why the Prismatic is so popular is because the ladies love Eevee. Okay, that's it. Like all those cards are beautiful right there. Don't get me wrong; it's gorgeous. Okay,
Look at the set value. And we have
it's
another set value even close to this.
it's immaculate. But I'm talking depth here.
So why is that though? You think it's just all the
It's the Eevees.
ladies that are buying this set?
Ladies, there's kids that love Eevee. The guys love all the Eeveelutions, especially the Umbreons. And I think there's a premium that comes with the Eeveelutions, right? My wife plays the video games, and all she does is she has in her group of the Pokemons that she runs around with, it's just the Eeveelutions. That's it. That's all she wants to play with. But
you
scroll
ever
down.
seen there's on the secondary market, there's people that designed like a whole board that you
Yeah.
can put like graded or non-graded cards together, and it's got they match the background and everything.
Yep.
It looks really good. It looks really cool.
It does look cool. I think there's a fetish with the Eeveelutions, which is fine. I get it. They're awesome.
But why is it deserved though? Because I mean, I look at this. So we've got 2 lines here, right, of cards. I don't see an artwork I don't like even out of the first 2 full lines.
I don't like the Roaring Moon. I don't love that one.
But wasn't he the same designer that did the Magic card from Paldea?
Maybe, but he didn't do as good a job on this
Who's
one.
the artist?
I don't love it.
Let's see who it is.
I like
it looks similar.
I like the Eevee. I like the
No, I
Jolteon
can't
and the
see it.
Eevee better than the Roaring Moon. Also, there's nothing fun about ripping this set. There's nothing fun about it. Like
But
you're tossing away
it's kind of
$11 a pack.
high risk, high reward, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I would say high risk. I would say extremely high risk, high reward.
I mean, they've got
It's
God packs. You hit a God pack, and
they do,
you've
they do.
made, in essence, the better part of $4,000.
But keep scrolling down. This is the point that I'm making. Okay,
Okay, we're at
now
line
you
3.
have the Dragapult. Okay, Dragapult's okay. It's not that great, but this
Okay, what
line
about
right here,
the Curelage? What about this one?
nope. It's giving me
Nope.
certain Sparks vibes.
What about the Blood Moon Ursula?
Nope.
Not bad.
I don't like it. I don't
The
like it.
Umbreon, that one's up here. Why?
The Master Ball.
Master Ball,
It's just
so
because it's a
rarity
Master Ball.
on
It's a
that one.
rarity. Yep. And then you get
Okay,
down
now these
here,
have some good. I like these. You got the macaroni noodle dude. I think that's pretty good artwork.
the Gold
Not a
Vango.
big fan of the golden Pikachu. You can't even barely tell it's a Pikachu. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. That Palafin, I like the Palaf. That artwork is awesome. It looks like, were you ever in art class where like they gave you the black paper and
Yeah.
then they gave you like the colored pencils and to
Yep.
draw something? Like
Yep.
that's what that reminds me of.
Okay.
I like that artwork.
Okay.
Iron Valiant, I like that artwork, and the Iron Hand looks pretty cool too.
Keep scrolling. And now
And
we're
we're done.
done. Yep, and we're done. Yeah, you see, like, and there's some other ones, Handy Shocks and everything, but like, again, if you are a lover of the evolutions, this set is a fetish for you. If you do not love the evolutions and you're just solely a collector and you like to rip packs, this set is god awful. It's god awful. I'm sorry, it is. Now, the only reason
What
why I'm
about
getting,
from an investment standpoint?
oh sure, oh sure, yeah. I mean,
Is
like
there
the
anything
Umbreon,
in Scarlet and Violet that's going to beat it
in
investment wise?
151.
You think 151 is going to beat it?
Well, it's already, yeah, it's already. I think in 20 years, the 151 will be more per pack than Prismatic will be.
But if you look at set value, 151's been out how long?
Well, I guess it depends on what strategy you're taking in investing, right? Are you doing singles? Are you doing sealed? Because I think sealed will ultimately overtake Prismatic.
But I think they kind of go hand in hand in some regard, don't they?
I think there's a difference nowadays. If you just said this 5 years ago, no. Yeah, or yes, they'd probably go hand in hand. But right now, the markets are two different markets, in my
Well,
opinion.
let's take like XY Evolution. So sealed products, a lot more than singles on that.
Sure, sure. Yeah, and that's why I think there's a difference right now, right?
But I also think Scarlet and Violet, I think there's more of a demand for it.
The X and Y,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yeah. No, I would agree with that. And I
And it's
mean,
easier to get now, and that's why I think your prices are.
yeah, that four
Should have
thousand
pulled up
fifty.
TCG player so we could see the number of PSA 10s.
I would say that 151 will ultimately
This is
be.
a $4,000 PSA 10.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy. It's
There's
unreal.
no other card. What's the Charizard in 151?
Um,
About 1,000, isn't it?
about 1,000.
1,000,
Yeah.
1,200.
Yeah. I mean, if you're stacking up, I just think the only reason why that 151 will always be God, the S tier of all S tiers, is because of the nostalgia.
But they also, I don't know. I know they've been printing Prismatic to the ground, but I also 151 they printed a lot as well.
And it's
And I
still
think
almost at $20
last time I
a
looked at
pack.
PSA 10s, I mean, you're in the double digit thousands of PSA 10s.
I think that, yeah, they've been printing it to the ground, but I still think it's still, and they've been doing reprint after reprint after preprint, and it's still almost $20 a pack. Like I think nothing beats nostalgia. Nothing beats nostalgia. No matter how many good how good of an artwork that you have.
But that's what we have here with the Eevees.
Again, I think EVs are fetish. I think it's a fetish. I don't think it's necessarily a nostalgia thing, right? Because from nostalgia, this whole set is centered around the EVs, right? But like when you break down like the Pokemon 151 era, which is the beginning, that nostalgia factor it's just always going to trump the prismatic evolutions, in my opinion.
So you think A,
I think A, yes.
you haven't convinced me on S, so we'll say SA.
Okay.
A S A.
You
So we're in
you
the
you
middle.
you can leave it at S tier.
Well, let
That's
me move it
fine.
down to halfway. Either have to pick A or S. Take a screenshot. We'll just stick it right there.
I think A. S tier is
I'm
fine.
gonna leave it at S tier just because I have the ability to move it and you don't.
Okay. Okay, that works. That works.
All right, journey together. How far up does the journey get on this one?
I think it's better than Stellar Crown.
I agree.
I think it's better than Shrouded Fable, Twilight Masquerade, Obsidian Flames. And everyone hates this
I
set. It's
agree.
always Shrouded Fable and Journey Together that are getting crap, man. And I rather pull Journey Together than
As
every
for
line on D.
so, why do you think it's not as popular as some of the others?
Because it's nudged in between Surging Sparks and Prismatic, and it just never gotten any love.
I'm wondering if it was because it was overhyped. Like initially, Journey Together's coming out. They thought that, hey, we're getting trainers with Pokemon again. And I think people's maybe expectations were too high.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Maybe
agree
that's
with
something
that
to do
too.
with it.
I just think it was a set that we looked at it for 10 seconds and we said, okay, we're ready for something because it was just the hype was there.
Oh, how deep is it? I mean, Lily's Clefairy. How do you say
Clefairy.
it?
Clefairy.
Clefairy.
Yeah.
And then the Salamence. I mean, I honestly think the Salamence should be the number one card.
I think the Clefairy is right where it needs to be.
And then this Bell Bolt, I think is a little overrated compared to some of the artwork. Like I would put the Hops
Zacian.
Zation.
Yep.
Sorry for water on that.
Let's see. The Wailord is one in this set, and the Reshiram. They should, and the Articuno. Those three should be above in Zoroark.
So you have Well Lord. Does he have two fins on each side?
I think he does. Yeah, poor guy.
He looks like a giant blue hot dog bun.
Yeah, he kind of does.
So he's sticking up, smiling at. I don't know what he's smiling at. It's good looking artwork though. I like it. This fur, like my wife saw that and she thinks it is the best one in the whole thing because it's so cute. So
Oh,
it
it
should
is
be
cute. It is cute. And you go down,
How
you
is it
pull up
not
it there.
above the Lily's Clefairy next to it?
What? Which one are you talking about?
Like the one right next to it. How is it not above that card?
The Salamence?
No, the Lily's Clefairy right here.
Oh. I think
Like,
just
why
because
is it even in the top ten?
it's a Clefairy, like the Jigglypuff. Like it's to
I
me,
know, but
it's
look at this. Like, you got this bat that's so much better looking than that card.
I do think so. Yeah, I
Even
agree.
this dude that's here with his sheep, like looking up at the clouds.
It's just premiums is all it is. It's just premiums. I think that Lycanroc and the Swinoob are really good.
Brock, isn't he's on the cartoon? Why isn't he higher?
I don't know. That's a good
Like all you
question.
millennials that are watching, you grew up with Brock. Get him up
Yeah.
there. Let's start buying this card.
Hmm.
Mimikyu looks kind of cool. I like that one.
And that's pretty much it after that. I mean, you don't have any more IRs, I
Yeah,
don't
so it's
think.
not really very deep, but it's deeper than Paldean Fates, in my opinion.
I
by far.
agree. I agree. I think Paldean, yeah. I would put this in C tier.
Okay.
That's what I would do. What are you thinking? Charlie? Delta?
I'm thinking like C minus.
Too closer to Delta. Now
Yeah,
that I'm sitting here talking about it, I don't think I can in good conscience put this in Charlie. I think I have to put it in Delta, but it's not F. It's not
I
F.
agree. I agree. It should be D. D plus. We'll say D plus.
Okay.
Redemption Rivals. It's gonna be up here somewhere.
It's A tier for me.
I agree.
Yeah, it's
I don't
A
think it's
tier.
S. Its booster box right now is very high, and I think it's
Yep.
just because they haven't printed a lot of them,
Yep.
from what I can tell. And I think it gets a little bit of hype because it is a Team
Mm-hmm.
Rocket, which is
Yep.
pretty cool. Honestly, I think if I were to choose, I would put Cynthia's Guard Chop as 1. I would do this Moltres as 2, and then the Mewtwo as 3.
I would put the Oho. I would put the Moltres at 2, the Oho at 3. I'd keep the Mewtwo there at 1, and then the Garchomp at 4. But I do think after this, though, I think that Misty Psyduck should be
Like
5.
number 4 or 5.
Yes, Misty
I
Psyduck
agree.
that is the Whew, I love that card. It is a gorgeous card. And this is also one good set, I believe, too, to invest in. I think this in 151 and Prismatic are your three big ones to invest in because of the nostalgia factor. The nostalgia will
Agreed.
always trump.
Like
Yeah,
I said,
there's
the only reason why I don't like the Mewtwo number one is I think they kind of missed the artwork. Like I like
yeah,
it,
a
but
little
I
bit.
think they could have
Yeah.
made it better.
Yes.
I'm a
I
little
can agree with that.
disappointed because they had the opportunity and they did not take it.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
But like I
Also,
don't
Missy's
understand why
Lapras.
is this Team Rocket's Giovanni up there? Is it just because he's the head of Team Rocket?
Yeah, it's just a premium.
Cool card. I
Giovanni will
mean,
always be a premium.
Ethan's adventure, in my opinion, artwork there should be up a little higher.
Yeah. Yep. I do
Missy's Lapras, I think, is going to be.
higher, needs to be
I
a
think if
lot
you
higher.
buy that card, that you'll not regret it.
Yeah. Yep. I also agree. You could probably get that. If I had some money right now to invest in, I would buy that Misty's Lapras card, and I'd buy a bunch of Misty Side Ups card and get them
And
graded
then
and I'd sit on
Cynthia's
them.
Roserade, is that how you say that? I don't know why it's not higher there. I would put it that above a lot of these cards.
Yes. Yep.
Like, how is the trainer card and that Dragonfly, like, how are they higher?
I
Or the Jamming Tower. I don't understand.
I
It's a
think
cool
that
card. It's rare.
Kangaskhan's a cute one too.
Yeah.
I love it.
And the Blaziken, how is that so low?
I because
Artwork is beautiful.
you can't really see, there's a lot going on in the card, in my
Yeah.
opinion. There's a lot going on, and I think that Team Rocket's coughing. That coughing is that again that to me that's
You got
nostalgia.
Wheezing in it there.
Wheezing. Sorry, the wheezing,
Mm.
not the coughing. Sorry, the wheezing. Sorry, my
And
bad.
that Rapid Dash, I think that's either a love it or you hate it, and I love it.
I love it too. It's a
Yeah, I
good
think it should be
card.
higher.
Yeah, yeah. The Eradicate's great. I mean,
I think
again,
we
this.
start losing. Oh no, we still got some down here.
I'm gonna say something, and I think that you're going to disagree, but I would much rather rip this than Prismatic. Much
Rip.
like
Yeah,
rip,
so as
yes.
far as like ripping and getting a hit, I agree.
Yep.
But the excitement of like getting the hit, I don't think anything beats Prismatic. Just because of the value that's associated with it too.
I'm just a
Like
Prismatic
if you were to
hater.
pull any of those evolutions, you're like, man, this card is a nice card and it is worth a lot of money.
Yeah. 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 Again, I think this is A tier, but that's me. And yeah. Black Bolt, White Flare, I'd also put A tier.
I would too.
Yep. I'd also put A tier.
It's just stacked all around. I'm not going to go through all.
It's fun. Like if I had $100 right now and you said you can spend it on any set just to go rip,
I mean,
right?
each side of it has a pretty much a $2,500 plus value, right?
Yeah, it's $5,000. I mean, I
You're
would.
over
Yep.
$5,000 between the two of them, and I mean, just look at these cards; they're just stacked.
Yep.
The only thing I will say about this set is I know none of them almost.
Yeah. So the Black and White came out. It's a different era of Pokemon fans,
Was it
right? So
Generation 5? Is that what I heard someone say once?
yeah. So I mean, they're
Why do
so
they not even have pictures of some of them? It's not long enough. I think they could have not just a
the
back of the
IRs
card.
are really good. Don't get me wrong; they're awesome. They are very bland. The IRs are. They're like just very basic. There's not a lot like going into it. Um, the SARs are obviously beautiful. But I mean, it's just more or less. I feel like they just kind of put these Pokemon in their natural habitat and took a picture of them. That's the way it feels. Um,
I see what you're saying. So it's yeah.
um, so I mean,
I mean, but look at this artwork. I mean, it's just great artwork all the
yeah.
way. You just keep going down. There's just more and more on each
Oh yeah.
set.
Yep.
It's that. I
Yep.
imagine because there's so much artwork, it's harder to get some good hits to at least
Yep.
the hit that you want. It's easy to
Yep.
get a hit because there's so much of it, but it's hard to get the specific one you want. So probably investment wise, this would be a pretty good pickup.
Oh, this would be a great pickup. I think we're going to regret not sitting on, all sorts of product in the next 10 years on this set because
Mm.
it's just gorgeous. And the Seismitoad right there, that Seismitoad is I think that should be above the Zekrom, but that's just me.
Wow, you're looking $900 a PSA
Uh-huh.
10? Kidding me?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Is
It's
it
so
hard to grade?
it's hard to grade.
What's
It's hard to
or is it just
pull.
popular?
It's just the artwork, I think. Because Seismitoad doesn't come with a premium, right? Like there's no huge premium on Seismitoad. So I would say it's just hard to grade. Sorry,
$900.
hard to
I
pull.
mean, you're like 8, 9 times in your value there.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So and obviously the Red Victini will forever be a
Yes.
god tier card to
Okay,
me.
so how? Explain this to me, because on white and black, you've got this card that's, like, washed out in red.
Mhm.
Why is this so popular?
It's just appealing to the eye, I think.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I think either you love it or you hate it, but I think it's
Like,
appealing
I
to the
could've
eye. It's gorgeous.
like, it looked like they just did it, and then they just blanket it with red, and, like, there's no
Mhm.
artistic structure there.
Yeah, I think that you have
I'm colorblind, though.
Victini comes with a small premium. I think Victini is a very popular Pokemon. But, if I had to pick between the Zekrom, which is basically a reprint from the original set, so that really doesn't like, to me, it isn't really that cool of a card because we've had cards just like that. So to me, it's between the SIR Zekrom and the Victini and the Seismitoad, and just because of the uniqueness of it all, like, there's no other card like that ever. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other card like the Victini. It's just very different. I think that's why
Oh,
it's up
thank
there is because it's
goodness. I hope they
different.
don't make another one like it.
Nope. So it's just very, very, unique in my opinion.
So if you had to choose between the Victini and the Seismitoad, what would you pick?
The Victini,
Just because of value, or you like how it looks?
I like how it looks better. I think it would pop on a tag slab on my shelf somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, it'd
Mhm.
stand out, and that's why I like it. It stands out, pops to the eye.
I don't get it. I do not get it.
Yeah,
I look
yeah,
at that, I'm just like, "Why is that even in the top, like, 50?"
yeah, yeah. No, it's good. I like it.
And I'm like, so even this guy doesn't even he's like, "Why are you up there?" He's looking right up at it. "Why are you, so high up there? You should be below me.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just like some little vampire." I don't know what that is.
He's just a little
V
Victini.
V-Force, what does it do? If you have 4 or fewer, I can't even say that. Attack does nothing? Yeah, I got you in. I don't think you should be up there too.
That's okay. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so is there anything you wanna change after looking at it? How does it look?
Um, I do think, um, I'm gonna go with you on Twilight down at F. Down at F tier.
Thank you.
I am gonna go with you on that.
Thank you.
Um, I still think that Prismatic is A tier, but I can let you leave it at S. I can be okay with that. Like, it's not, like, out of the question.
I'll compromise at S minus, but that's still S tier.
Yeah, S tier, I can do that. And I do think, and we'll throw you for a loop here. I do think Shrouded Fable should be in C.
Hmm.
I do think it should be in C. I think I would rather rip Shrouded Fable over all 3 of the other ones in D. Um, and I would, like, if you were to ask me between Scarlet and Violet and Shrouded Fable, I don't know if I'd be able to pick. I'd be like,
Yeah,
"Ooh,
kid,
that's
if
a
you
tough one."
I would pick Scarlet and Violet base.
I think I would too, but not by much.
I would take Surging Sparks because there's actually Pokemon in there that I know,
Yeah,
and value's better.
yeah, yeah. I just think
I
Shrouded is a
think
very unique.
depth-wise, they're probably about the same as Surging, but you
Yeah,
got more known Pokemon and better value.
yeah. I could agree with that. Yeah, I think Shrouded Fable is between a C and a D for me. But if I had to pick right now, I'd say it's a C. And it's a very unpopular opinion, I know, but there's a reason why these packs are almost $10 a pop right now. Just saying. And no one wants to talk about that. $10 a pack right now for Shadow Fable is crazy because a year ago you're buying them for MSRP all day long off the shelves and on secondary market too. So it's very interesting.
I say, weren't the
Kohl's,
ETBs like under MSRP?
yeah, they were. Kohl's was selling them.
Yeah.
Like a year ago, I could like you and I could buy these at Kohl's for what, or J.C. Penney's for cases of them. You remember that?
Mhm.
Crazy.
I'm wondering if the value's going up just because they didn't do a lot of reprinting on,
Could be, but I also think
or
that
more
people are
scarce.
starting to give it a little bit more love, I think.
But is it the collectors or is it the investment people now that are making
It's
them go up?
hard to say. Hard to say.
It's another topic we'll talk about in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only other thing I think is, I don't know, I still think Paradox Rift's better than Temporal Forces. I think Temporal will be down in the Charlie. I would switch Temporal and Surging, but I can concede where they're at.
Yeah, I think Temporal's better than anything under. So I think Temporal's between a C and a B, but I think that it's also better to rip than Surging Sparks and Scarlet and Violet. So that's why I put that in B. So if I can
I ripped some Temporal and you don't get hits very often.
and wait, so are you okay with the S tier Paldea Evolved?
I would put in A, but seeing how the booster boxes have gone up and there are Pokemon that are popular and that Magikarp, just beautiful artwork on that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, I'll concede that as S tier,
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
but you conceded the Prismatics in S tier, so
I did concede. I still disagree, but I think I can concede to it. So
yep. And you kind of came down to my Twilight in the
yeah.
F tier as well.
Yep. Yep.
So I think
So
overall,
very
okay.
good.
Well, again, if you like this, subscribe. Tell us what you think in the comments. Which ones you like? Does Prismatic deserve an S tier?
It does
All
not,
right.
but
We're
let
gonna
me
have
know.
some Palpatine Fates and Twilight Masquerade
Yeah.
lovers. I know that they're
Oh,
the
I'm
ones that are going
sure.
to comment. You
I'm
don't
sure.
usually get anything from the things that people agree with you on. It's what they
Yep.
don't agree with you, right?
Yep.
But anyway, give us a like, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time. Maybe.